Hey y'all, it's Britt Brat. This is Boys Will Be Boys and Her, episode 10, y'all. This episode is called Don't Be a Hater. Like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, y'all. So, is y'all past partners, whether y'all just had sex or been in a relationship, off limits to y'all friends?
It definitely should be off limits, but people like to razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle shit is mad funny. Yeah, nah, that should be. Only way we should be Eskimo bros is it's under different circumstances.
The wives.
I'm gonna be honest with you. At this big age, I'm just gonna say if it was a relationship, then yeah, off limits for sure ski. Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the Boys Will Be Boys and Her pod. What's up, y'all?
New merch, new equipment.
Yes.
Finally got a little
We
budget.
moving on up. We moving on up.
Little by little.
Still got our shoes off.
Need a new contract. Little by little.
Respect the energy in the aura.
Little by little, I think we making progress in this bitch.
Yes. Going up. It's going up. But how was y'all week though?
Go ahead, Britt. I don't want to be too excited. I got a lot to say. Go ahead,
My
Britt.
week was good. Like, it was really good. I went to go see my girl Megan. Oh, fix your face. Do not do that.
Hold on. You see me, my nigga? I love everybody. Yo, New York, what's up, y'all? Orange and blue skies.
We're going to talk about them Knicks. You went
This
to
is
a
Kiss.
game.
Nigga, I'm from New York. What the fuck
Yes,
is up, y'all? I'm in a
sir.
great mood, y'all. I'm in a
Excited.
good movie,
He's
y'all.
Excited, y'all.
Boys be boys in her, man. We back at it. I'm sorry, I can get back
At
into it.
like
I'll finish my
crack
shit later.
at it.
I'll get off my chest
Yeah,
later.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm hyped, though. I'm ready to go, gang. What's up? I'm sorry, go ahead, Bert. You were
No,
saying.
that was
You saw Meg. How was it? You got to saw her. Was that your first Broadway play?
Yes, it was actually. She did her thing. Not even, and I feel like a lot of people went because of Megan.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like
She was the first female, I think,
Yeah.
to take that role from
yeah, like she did her thing. Like she's really talented. We're gonna discuss her later, but I have some things I want to say about. But she's really talented. Like shout out, don't look at me, Meg hater. But
That was the Meg, man.
yeah,
That's a
shout
big
out
deal.
to
I mean,
Meg.
I said before when she was
yeah,
doing
no,
that.
seriously,
That's dope.
yeah, she did. She was dope. You went to a Yankee game.
I was
again.
there. You went to a Mets game?
Yeah,
This is like my 100th Yankee game. How was your first Mets game?
it was dope. It started raining, however, but it was really dope. I enjoyed it.
Shout out to Corey, man.
I enjoyed
Did they win? I don't remember if they even
Yes,
won.
they
did?
won 8-0.
That was the first one in probably like a month and a half. if I'm not
That's good
mistaken.
then. Your first game and they went crazy like that?
Yeah,
Good
they
luck.
went, like the fans were going crazy, so I definitely enjoyed.
Did you do the 9-inning challenge?
No, we actually left at the 9th.
Do you even
but
know
they
what
had
that
the eighth. No, I don't know what it is, but they
No,
had
it's-
the eighth. They had the 8th inning challenge.
Nigga's an asshole.
I don't know what that is, but they had an 8th inning challenge.
So basically what it is like, so for every inning, because
Uh-huh.
it's 9 innings
Yeah.
in baseball, so for every inning you got to eat a hot dog and drink a beer.
I told you being an asshole, bro. Being an asshole.
Anywho, how was your week?
My week was really good, I would like to say that I saw a lot of TV shows that was really good. Oh my
I
gosh.
did too, actually.
You did? What,
Yeah, go ahead,
what
do your
was
thing,
what-
bro.
no,
It's
but
your-
what
it's
was
your
you
time.
watching?
I started Man on Fire last night. Went to bed late watching that John.
Oh, I did start that.
Yeah, I
that
went
joint was,
3 episodes in. I went
yeah.
to bed late watching that John.
was pretty
I
good.
finished Imperfect Woman with Kerry Washington. Dope show.
You was talking about that.
Yeah, I finally
before.
finished
need to
it.
start that.
Yeah, like I was up on the content while I was on vacation this week for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
And I
big
was
bro.
coming off vacation, so I went back, and work was a little crazy for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. It seemed like work was on fire, but you know what? Your boy come in with the great energy, so it never affects me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
What about you, bro? Everything else for the rest of the week was
Yeah, I
good?
didn't have no real shows. My regular Ratchet TV that.
Baddies and all that?
Yeah.
Nah.
You already know baddies is baddies is where it at. But you know what they do on baddies too? They curse.
Let's get into the baddies.
Curse.
Speaking of baddies, you already mentioned it. Everybody was talking about this Megan Clay situation is escalated. Had the whole Black Twitter was in a frenzy.
So
You gonna be finished? You gonna can I finish setting it up?
I gotta go in.
There's always enthusiasm.
I gotta go
We love it.
in. real
Razzle
quick,
dazzle.
because
Like,
I don't like this.
You don't like what?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let you tell
Just jump into it. We
I
already
got
know.
some mini
They know
bullet
what we talking
points
about.
for y'all. Okay,
bullet
my first bullet point.
I'm ready
I
to shoot
definitely
them
knew
bullet points.
the girlies was doing too much because I definitely knew who Klay Thompson was before Megan started dating him.
Thank you for clearing
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you for clearing
Thank
that.
you.
up.
for the
So
clarity.
definitely, I didn't know about the whole Splash Brothers thing. Corey taught me that, but I did know who Klay Thompson was
Okay.
before.
Shout out Corey.
Yeah.
Positive thing this week.
Putting you on.
Positive thing this week.
Gotta make
crap.
up for the 2 cherries I'm gonna take in the summertime from us. Nah, let me.
And just as Corey rises, Corey
falls.
falls.
No, but I definitely knew who Klay Thompson was. Before Megan started dating him. As far as the cheating part, the allegations, I don't think Megan cheated on him. I think he cheated on Megan. And I honestly feel like Megan is looking for love with the wrong dudes.
Love in all the
Cam
wrong
Newton
places.
on a podcast, he was talking about it. Did y'all see that where he was talking about Megan on his podcast?
Nah, I missed
No, it wasn't. Was it his podcast? It was a show he does with Peggy, I think his name is, or something. They talk about sports a lot.
Fourth
on
and
it.
one. Yes, it's podcast.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's part of his podcast?
Yeah, it's his
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. He was talking about Megan, and he was just like, he was talking about the same thing I just said, like Clay was famous way before Megan or whatever like that. But he was also talking about, like, she's looking for love in the wrong places. I don't know if y'all ever seen her documentary on Netflix.
Absolutely not. No disrespect to Shade. No shade to her, but
No,
it's
but
not something I
it's
watch.
really
Once
like,
I saw the cap, I never tuned in. But we're gonna get into that.
anywho, I feel like, and me and Corey had a debate about this. I was like, I feel like she said on her documentary, she was basically like, I like to fuck or whatever.
like an info type thing.
Yeah, like, and she was just like, I said that don't make her a hoe if
Not
she
at all.
choose
No.
one guy.
Not at all.
Oh,
Look at you.
if she choose one guy though, that's
she-
the important part.
Remember, she's in the industry, right?
Like-
so she is most likely to know, like, we're gonna know how many dudes she messed with because she's out and as any celebrity. Look at J-Lo. Look at, like, who else? Look at the Kardashians. Like, they date several men. Why is it that when Megan does it, it's just like a...
I mean, I think that's
It's not just taboo for Megan, but we
Go ahead.
we gonna let you get in your
I feel like
bag.
y'all are just free Tory Lanez that is like...
I didn't even say nothing. He the free Tory Lanez nigga.
he definitely is.
Not me.
Definitely is.
You ain't never hear me say free Tory Lanez.
Yes, you did.
Well, don't laugh at the pod. You
I
say in
never-
the group chat all the
I never
time.
said-
And he said in the chat. But
in the-
he said, I'm gonna let y'all know. He said, I'm gonna say on the podcast. He said, I'm gonna say free Tory. I said,
Thank you.
bro, you're wild. Don't do that.
Did
Don't laugh
I
at
ever
the
say
pod.
it on the pod?
You
I'm not
say
even gonna
it
let you
all
say
the time.
Did I ever say it on the pod?
Screenshot of the chat right
That's-
next to
that's
that,
what
this
you
part. Anywho, I feel like that situation or whatever, like, everybody's just like not like here for Megan, but I really feel like she's a lost girl. Like, she don't have no parents, she clearly don't have no friends or whatever like that. Like, I feel like she's a lost girl, and we see this all the time. We have friends that are lost, and so it's like to bash her because she's looking for love in all the wrong places. I think that's crazy.
So, mind if I go, Jordan? Cause I know
Yeah,
got a
because you
lot.
already know I got a lot. So go ahead.
He going.
You're gonna get us canceled. Anyway, so my take on the Meg thing is very simple and direct. I think people like academics and people who you would have thought academics had his dick was hard when he said he was breaking the story like he got a new Drake diss song, like it was like shit like that. I find to be goofy.
He's a certified woman hater. so
Yeah,
you
like
can't
shit
really
like
take
that. I
some of the
find
stuff
to be
he said.
goofy.
he's
But
ridiculous.
the biggest problem I had with this whole situation, I won't say problem because again, I don't know Meg, I don't know Clay. We have a podcast, so obviously we have to talk about it and
Right.
discuss it because it was trending. But my biggest problem with the situation was I do think she comes off a little immature with the Instagram posts because my biggest thing in any relationship is don't put your business on social media
That
if you
is
don't
true.
want people to discuss it.
That is
And
true.
knowing who you are, you know people will discuss it.
That's true.
You know, now, and I know Jordan can attest to this. So from what I understood, and correct me if I'm wrong, Britt, they got together in July. Of
Mm-hmm. From what
2020.
I-
Like,
yeah,
that's where everybody
yeah.
has gone.
Mhm.
Now, again, I don't know how long it takes Jordan to clear his cupboard or clear his roster before you get in a relationship. From then to July, it takes a regular dude. It might take a couple months to fully clear your roster for one girl that you're feeling.
That's true.
This nigga's sitting on damn near $500 million. How long you think it take him to clear his roster, bro? So to go, I'm not throwing shade. But
feel
hold
like
on,
he never cleared it.
Let me get there though. Let
Okay.
me get there because I'm not trying to throw shade at him or her. I'm
Right,
just
right,
trying to
right,
paint the
right.
picture
Mhm.
for us regular dudes out there.
Right.
It take a while. Every nigga's not a fuck nigga.
Right.
I'm not saying that, but if you was single and you playing the field and you got a couple girls that you talking to, You're single. Do what you're gonna do. Right. Now, I do believe that at one point he was failing her, but I do think, and Jordan can attest to this, I could be failing you for 2 or 3 months, and then by the 4th month,
situations change.
And I think it might be that
colors I ain't see before.
I'm not even saying it's that, because is that at that point saying that she's responsible for it?
No. Not saying that she's responsible, but what I'm saying is, like, even if I'm not blaming your behavior, but it might be something that I see that I'm not really attracted to.
It could be that, or it could just be like, yo, he was just over it. Like, right. Like I don't think it's anything wrong with one. They wasn't married. There was no vows taken. This was just they didn't work out, unfortunately. And unfortunately, you made it super public to it now. You can't even spin the block and try and rekindle it because you embarrassed him. And this is, at the end of the day, this is, again, not a regular dude. He is the most famous person she's ever been with. He is a. Okay, he comes from a blue blood family, but his father played for the Lakers. Like, he is not, no disrespect to Tory Lanez, he's not Tory Lanez. He's not Partisan Fontaine. The only person to me who had a reason to be petty was Partisan Fontaine, because when everything started, he was the one that was holding her hand saying, yo, I got you, and then came out that, yo, you cheated on me with Tory. So him, I get being petty. More like, that's the one
more than just Tory.
Yeah, I mean,
which is why.
Again, I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but, like, that's the only one I said, okay, like, you get your one up on social, like, you get that one. You earned that, But, so when you talk about being in a relationship, and again, I guess I'm more qualified because I done cheated, so I know how to feel. So if anyone can speak on this,
if anybody knows, I know.
Like, I'm qualified. So it could be that I'm not even gonna say that he cheated because she didn't say that. She insinuated that he did that.
Right.
Or it could simply be, if we keeping it 100, Brit, you catch a nigga cheating one time, you done. Most women are not done the first time he gets caught cheating.
True.
That's what I was saying. So I don't think it was a. Hold on, but give me a second. Let me get there. So when you break all of this down and you're talking about how the relationship got to the point to where it got fractured, Britt, how old are you? I'm not gonna put your age out there, but you're okay. Mm-hmm. You would know. Your father taught you. I'm pretty sure. I mean, again, she doesn't have a father, so I get it. But meeting a guy's family does not mean you're gonna marry him.
That is a fact. Meeting the
that
family,
being thrown out also tossed me like now you're trying to get sympathy from social media. That's not where you go to get sympathy.
But that's typically what she does. She goes to social media to get sympathy. Her team puts out stories about people negatively.
I'm not saying that's not true. You may know more about that than me.
Here's my thing. Before you go on your rant, because you're going to go off.
I'm not.
My thing is this, right? I agree with what you're saying. I still feel like she's a lost little girl. Like, I'm not taking
I mean, she could be emotionally not mature. She doesn't have the capacity,
exactly.
to understand or get through her feelings by herself.
My biggest problem that I have with all this going on is she ended like her Broadway show early. And I'm just like, girl, make your money. You level up when something like this happens. Like, you don't just...
Yeah, but she might not be emotionally available for that. Like, she might understand the capacity that she has.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, girl, don't let him stop your bag. You ain't stopping his bag.
Not a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of females, I see a lot of females that do this. Like, I used to do it. I'm not going to lie. Like, once somebody, a dude do something to me, it's like, oh, my life is over. No, like, don't let that. And the reason why I'm going so hard is because I used to do it. And I look back like, why did I do that? But
that's the thing why it bothers me, too, because a lot of women look up to her, and it's a situation, I don't want to say women, and young girls, too, in this situation.
Yes,
because it's a lot of things, like, in a situation of, even when it came to, like, okay, now you're throwing his mental under the bus. You throw him under the bus in his mental. Oh, your mood swings. So you knew I had mood swings when we were together, but now we're not together. You trying to throw it out there like that shit is tacky, bro. Like that.
Yeah. I agree.
That comes off as lame. And again, I'm not trying to bash her because there's enough niggas doing it online, which again I think is goofy. Bringing up her exes and her hit list, like it's irrelevant. That shit is corny, bro. Because at the end of the day, Clay know who she slept with. Right. She probably know who he slept with. Right. They might have had those conversations like, yo, let me know who you've been with. And again, I think we talked about this before. When you're a celebrity in that industry, you should have some of those conversations so I don't look embarrassed when we step in these rooms where I know a nigga not trying to one up. I know exactly, and I agree with him when he said that. I don't think he was wild. Because in that situation, because I don't want. It's an ego thing. Like I know you might be cool with it.
That before the situation,
right? No,
he's definitely standing on it.
Yeah, 100%. So again, it doesn't. People sit there in the comments and say, "Oh, Clay was never gonna marry her." Only person who knows that is Clay. That's it. We don't know their relationship. He might. But what I would say is a lot of people, especially the people who are fans of Megan, thought Clay was the safer pick because he didn't come from
It's
known.
because the image he gives
Yes.
off too is like,
Exactly.
yo, I'm chill, I'm laid back.
He's a sniper.
But
And
that's what
and
I was
that's
going
what
to
we
say,
gonna
bro.
get into.
He's a
Because
sniper.
niggas
That's
know, bro.
obvious.
Quiet
Look,
guy.
man,
and let's not
you
play.
can't be stealing my. You
Oh,
can't
my
be
fault,
stealing
my
my
fault,
stuff.
my
All
fault,
right,
my fault.
Because
I'm
I know
giving y'all the chance to shine. All right.
Bro, I know a lot of the quiet guys are usually the snipers, nigga. Those are usually the snipers.
But
Corey.
another
Like-
thing, wow. Look, Corey, if you need emotional support, bro, you got my number because like
That's
I don't
crazy.
appreciate the way she been trying to like, you know.
That is crazy.
Nah, but, like it also goes back to what you said because Megan really didn't come out and say he was cheating. It was just based off what I read, it was just he came to her and it could have been that she caught him cheating, or it could have been that he came to her and like as a man, it was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to also sleep with other women. I don't want to be monogamous.
That is possible.
Which is
I
possible.
do think
I feel like he
which
would
is
say
possible.
something like that. Like he gives the personality.
I mean, again, I don't want to say again. I don't know him, but
Right.
if I'm up, I'm sitting on $500 million, bro. It's like people like I'm pretty
you're not
sure.
just
And
gonna
even
want Megan.
and I'm sorry.
I said you're not just gonna want Megan. Like
I'm not even trying to say that, but like there's been numerous analysts that came out, like Jamel Hill came out on her podcast. Forgive me, I don't remember the name of it, but she sat down with her and Kerry. Not Kerry, I forgot her name, but they have a podcast, and she said like I could count on one hand how many faithful NBA players I know through the years. It's damn near impossible. And granted, because when I put it that way, it sounds like I'm being dismissive to her because you're in Brooklyn, so if I go to fucking Brownsville, the Brownsvillians they call them, right? If I go to Brownsville at fucking 4:00 in the morning with a pair of chains and a nice watch, and you're setting yourself up to
nothing
get
good
robbed
happens after 2 a.m.
But
Yeah,
you, but,
right, facts.
right, but you're setting yourself up to get robbed. That doesn't mean it still sucks to get robbed. So just because she's dating a cheater doesn't mean it sucks to get cheated
Right,
on. You
right.
know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be dismissive towards her, but what I'm saying simply is that, yo, bro,
Y'all ever saw Love and Basketball?
oh, come on, boss.
Right.
Of course.
So in Love and Basketball, right? What did Quincy's pops tell him? He's like, when you get to that hotel,
And there's one chick
there's
that makes it up on
1,000 women on there waiting for you.
There's one chick that makes
Hundreds
it to
of
your
them
door.
make it upstairs, and then the boldest one makes it to that door. And it's hard. You gonna turn them down in every city?
And that's I don't even
so why nobody think LeBron don't be cheating?
Look.
listen, man. I ain't
We
about to
not
throw nobody under the
disrespecting
bus.
nobody who is a king that we have no real evidence on. All right. So
sound
we
like
we
academic
not just
slob
we
right
not,
now. That's
we not
crazy,
we not just
bro.
no we
We
not
love Savannah. We love her,
we
but
not
still,
throwing
LeBron is cheating.
we not throwing no allegations
Which
out there
has
because you don't
cheated.
know we not throwing no
Yeah.
allegations out there. But yeah, y'all ready for me to go?
I mean, I thought you went already, bro. What the fuck you doing for the
I did
past
not
5
go.
minutes?
All right, there we go. Let's get it cracking. All right, so just disclaimer. We not throwing
Disclaimer.
no shit. Yeah, disclaimer. We not
I don't
throwing
know
no.
what he
You
just
said
said.
claimer.
I said disclaimer.
You said claimer,
I said
nigga.
that-
Something else. I don't know what you say.
No, I said disclaimer. All right, we throwing it out there. All right, you ready? So, first off, we going to start off with Clay is a sniper on and off the field or off the court. On and off the court. You see his resume before all of this started. So, for people to be out there really, and that one girl from the UK.
Oh, we talking about Madam.
Yeah, Madam.
Madam something. But
Yeah. Just because you're in the UK and you don't know who Clay
Don't be
Thompson is,
disrespectful, gang.
does not mean
Podcast.
does not mean that you can go out there just insinuating all this bullshit. First off, we all know who Klay Thompson is. He's a splash, bro. He's splashing shit on and off the court. Like I said, that's one. His resume of the women that he's dated is like top tier. These women, like, they're known. So for the simple fact that you're gonna say that Megan is like this big wow factor, like, yes, Megan, she's an amazing, talented person. So, and she probably is the biggest person that he has dated as well. But like Jay said, his father was in the NBA. So your father in the NBA, you telling me you not sniping shit? You the top player in your
rich his whole life.
The top player in your state. You go to
that's
go to a top college. You in the NBA.
Well, not to cut you up, but the women talk about the ideal guy, 6 feet, light skin, worth money. He's been that his whole life.
All of that.
Like, that's been him his
All
whole
of that.
life.
So the fact that people is just assuming that he was just gonna stay faithful to Megan, and like Jay said, like, he's in the NBA, so it's hard for you to just assume that he's gonna be the one faithful guy that she messed with. And you talking about,
Bro, she
like,
thought
you talk about like we're not gonna dive deep into her resume, but like the men that she talked to, like they're all high profile people that are exposed to women. So the fact that she feels as if you're gonna give these guys space and that there's not gonna be women that gets through to them, that's kind of insane. Especially because she also has been like a perpetrator in this sense where she's done that as well to guys.
She's been a cheater before. That's what
Yeah, she's been a cheater before too. And before this relationship, every guy that she's actually been in a relationships said that she is cheated. Don't get me wrong, you could change. But at the same time, you can't really judge someone for not wanting to be monogamous when you also haven't been monogamous. So like a lot of women are trying to, like, first off, and I want to say, women, especially black women, y'all need to protect other black women, because the simple fact that all these women are giving death threats and threats to Lexi Brown is crazy, because Lexi Brown from the WNBA.
Yeah, the girl that he was
Did he
cheating
sleep with her
on
with?
her.
Is that who he slept with?
No, but that's the thing.
That's the rumor?
That's the thing. She said it's not true.
Yeah,
and
she
she
said
said Megan and Clay know that it's not true, and neither one of them stepped up to the plate.
I mean, that's not Clay's character. Clay is
he's not going to do that. But what I'm saying to you is, if you know it's not true, black and
I think Meg,
like
Meg should
women
step
in
up
general,
and say,
and like women in general, like you not protecting other women, but you come online for sympathy from other people against Clay. So it's like you come online for sympathy, but then you know that it's not true what's going on with this woman, and you didn't say nothing to try to clear that up, knowing that she's receiving death threats, like knowing that, like, you know, that's putting her in.
I didn't know that's what she was going through. And shout out, damn, that's crazy.
And that's why I look at this situation and I'm like, yo, like, on Megan's part, you can't be doing stuff like that.
You doing what? I don't
if you know that this rumor is not true and that's not the woman that he's saying that's not the woman that he was sleeping with, and you know it's been blasted all over, protect that woman the same way you want protection in this
Is she
sense.
on social media still?
Who?
Megan.
Yeah, she's
Like,
deleted her social media.
that's what I seen.
She didn't delete it, but she hasn't posted since she announced that she was.
Yeah, so I mean, this
Like,
might,
even if she has the profile to where she can
Like a
make a
PR
public
or
statement
something.
or something, or
I mean,
even through somebody else.
I feel like
I feel like that's not really her job,
Right.
really. But I also I get what you're saying, but I don't think that's like her job. Like I think because she never named it was her.
yeah.
People
She
just
didn't,
but
but
there's no reason. It's not my fault. The rumor spread. She never assumed it was her.
But you letting that rumor slide.
But that's how rumors start. But I'm far off with you on that.
What I'm saying is, if you want protection as a, like, you're going out there,
I don't think she's looking for
She's not looking for
protection.
she's looking for protection and sympathy, bro. That's the only reason.
Sympathy, not
that's
protection.
Sympathy is protection.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What are you
Yes, it
talking
is.
about?
Sympathy
not.
is a part of protection, because
No, it's not.
How am I going to protect you if I don't sympathize for what you're going through?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No.
Bro, you're a cop. You
That's-
protect people for a living because it's your job. If you want protection,
But that's because that's my job. But other people, if I'm putting that information out there for other people, it's because I want them to sympathize for me and be on my side.
No.
She's a public figure.
She
She wants
people
people.
to
doesn't want
heal her.
protection.
Yeah, she does. It's not.
Who is she
protection.
looking for to heal her that she's
She
posting
just-
it for millions of people?
Well, I think you're looking way too deep into it.
Yeah.
I think she just did something. A knee-jerk reaction was immature, and that was it. I
Women
think,
do it all
like,
the
you
time.
can't, you
Women
can't,
do that all
you
the
can't
time.
say you can't say that she's doing it as a knee-jerk reaction when it's constant that she's doing this in every
Let me ask you
relationship.
this. How
Every
many
relationship.
female friends that we know, mutual friends that we know,
Facts.
when they go
Get
through
'em.
something with a dude, they posted
Get
it on
'em.
Instagram.
Get
But why,
How many
but why are they doing that?
females-
But why are they doing
I
that?
break up with Corey right now. I'm not posting. Yo, I'm outside. I'm not posting something on purpose.
Get
But what I'm saying is,
Females
what's the
do
point?
that.
But what's the point of you posting something for sympathy? For
Exactly,
sympathy.
it's not protection.
What
Who
is
am
not
I looking
protection?
for?
Who is
Who
looking
am I
for
looking for
protector?
to protect me?
She's a public figure, so she knows that when other people are going to mention certain things about her, that there's going to be, she has a fan base. She knows her fan base is
And
going to
even
stand
if-
by her.
okay, let's
That's
say we go with
protection.
let's say we go with your way.
That's
of
not how
protection.
that works,
It's
bro.
How is
But
that
no,
not how
wait,
it works?
Even if we
have
say
the
we go with
beehive,
protection, right?
we have the beehive, we have the Barbs, we have Megan's group, we have all the
Okay,
reason
but-
why they have those groups is because when something happened,
They
they
didn't
know
create
they
these
they
groups,
didn't
though.
create them, but they know if they make public statements, those groups are gonna protect them in their
You
image.
keep saying that, but they're gonna.
That's 100%
Okay,
true.
hold on. They're gonna be on her side no matter what. And she never
Exactly, which is why she's gonna post publicly.
Okay, but she never name dropped that girl. So
It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if she name dropped her, because I'm not saying that she's getting protection from Lexi Brown.
I'm not saying that
what I'm
either.
saying is the fact that you post it for sympathy and protection, and the fact that you won't protect other women when you know that it's wrong. And you know that it's not true. And you didn't go out there and make no statement. You letting people publicly attack this girl
like you said,
and sending death threats. That's crazy.
She's not letting them do that.
She's not they doing that.
She's letting them do that because she's not making a statement on it.
If she made a statement, it wouldn't matter at this point.
It would. If you said that girl had nothing.
I totally disagree with that.
That's not true. If you said that girl had nothing to do with the situation, your fans are not going to attack her.
That's not true
because
we see it numerous times. People, I could put out a comment,
especially
or a
with
statement.
Beyonce.
Yes, like Beyonce
goes hard.
Yeah, and they go hard for Beyonce. And you know what happens?
And Beyonce never come out and say nothing.
Never.
When those public statements are made, things change. Like, look, let's take the
Beyonce never came out.
Let's take the Barb's for instance, right?
Okay.
The Barb's was attacking Drake for a situation one time. Nicki made a statement, was like, nah, that's not what it is. Whoever the head of
still attacking him.
No, they was not. He talked about it in the interview. He talked about it in the interview.
Oh, you tripping?
You tripping? Y'all's crazy. Y'all crazy. There's no way.
I think you're just a Megan hater.
How is it a Megan hater? Because I said she didn't protect the girl.
But why?
If that was you, I would say the same thing, Britt. I would be like, yo, you fucked up for not saying something.
So why you not going hard about Clay?
I did say Clay too.
Going harder on Meg right now.
Because y'all defending Meg.
Because you're not talking about Clay.
I did mention Clay.
I said
Clay and I said Megan. And the reason why I said Megan is because I said women need to protect other women when you know this is going on.
But it has nothing to do with women protecting women. If that's the case, that's just a morality thing. You should do the right thing no matter what.
That is a morality thing too.
It should be a woman thing. You keep saying women should protect women. It should be like that no matter what. Secondly,
100%. But you
they
also
can't control the rumors, bro. So it's the best thing is to do is to ignore them. Clay's done that his whole career.
Control the rumor. You can't control the rumor, but you can go out there and dispel a rumor.
They don't. Nobody. I'm not gonna say nobody does that because celebrities do that.
Right.
But Clay is not known to ever.
I'm not saying that Clay is the.
But why do Megan have to do it then?
I'm not saying that Megan has to do it either. But what I'm saying is the fact that neither one of y'all is doing that is wrong.
Okay.
And the fact that you're a woman letting other women get attacked, like that's the reason for women having like this whole women's all this movement and stuff like that. Like it's like, yo, we gonna protect who looks like us.
I always thought the Me Too movement.
Just like me and Jay be.
Gosh, I thought I was
I'm just saying, me and Jay be on the pod.
The Me Too movement.
Me and Jay be on the pod, and we'll stick up for men and be like, yo, we on his side, stuff like that. Why? Because you look out for who looks like you first.
That's not always true.
I mean,
I'm not saying it's not always true, but what I'm saying to you is you look out for who looks like you first.
Yes, we learned that in school.
Women have come through so much, so for you to allow another woman to get attacked,
allowing
it, bro.
If you don't dispel that rumor, that's allowing it. You're being complacent.
No, because I think you're being very dismissive to her feelings right now. Because at the end of the day, bro, she went.
Fuck her feelings when someone is being attacked with death threats.
You're contradicting yourself because when I just said, "Oh, she ended her Broadway
huge
show,"
contradiction,
you was
bro.
like, "Oh, she going through it, her mental and stuff like that." So now she got to sit here, her mental, deal with her mental,
because
and then protect another black woman.
Yes, because some stuff
she don't feel protected, as if you just said.
Some stuff trumps. Some stuff trumps how you feel.
You tripping, bro.
Some stuff trumps how you feel.
That's crazy.
No, some stuff.
yourself.
No, it's not a contradiction because some stuff
is.
trumps how you feel. Because she could feel that way. Yes, 100%. No one is dismissing her feelings, but at the same time, you see what's going on with another female.
She doesn't. You assuming she sees. How do you know she sees that, bro?
There's no way you telling me she don't see
because she could be disconnected from the shit.
Yeah.
Bro, if you go through some breakup, hold on, bro. If you go through some breakups, I'm not engaging in it.
Yeah,
and you could already tell her friends and family, whoever is in her circle, aren't really by her. So you don't even know if she sees this shit. You're assuming she does. That's something that's being dismissive to her. You don't know if she sees that shit. You have no idea if she sees it. There's no verified source that makes it, oh yeah, I see that, and fuck that bitch. That's what you're assuming she feels, but you never saw that. That's what I'm saying. You're being dismissive towards her, and you're sounding like a Meg hater.
How?
Because you're saying that.
How? Bro, I'm telling you, it's not no Meg hate. What I'm saying to you is the simple fact that she's not protecting this other black woman.
That's not her job, bro.
I'm not saying it's her
I'm not
job.
saying she.
but-
I'm not saying
but
she's.
but if you
she's
see,
protecting, but that's not her
Right.
job
all
too.
right, we could just agree to disagree and move on then,
we going-
because that's crazy to me.
You
The fact
went
that y'all
hard.
the fact that y'all both standing on this stance just to defend Meg when
It's
she's
not to
wrong.
defend
No, I'm
Meg.
not
I'm not
it is,
defending
100%.
Meg, bro. Nobody's
100%. That's
defending
what
her.
That's what y'all doing. Y'all defending.
How am I?
Y'all
Bro,
defending
nobody's
that behavior.
defending her.
Y'all
I'm
defending
simply
that behavior.
saying.
It's cool. It's cool. Let's move on.
Bro, you sound a little salty, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
Giving
I'm just
academics.
saying. It's not that I'm salty. It's
Giving
that
academics.
it's not giving academics either. It's just like y'all defending that behavior is crazy.
not
to me.
defending
Yes, it
behavior,
is.
bro, 'cause-
Because you like, oh, but what about Clay? And I said Clay didn't do it. I
You
said he was
one
wrong.
sentence
I
about
said,
Clay, and you went
because
on an
y'all.
essay about Megan.
No, I didn't do an essay. The only reason.
Whole presentation.
The only reason. The only.
Next slide.
Like I said, the only reason why I went deeper into it is because I said women should protect women, and y'all started to go off on that. So that's why I went deeper into that.
Because it's not
Because-
her job. She
because-
didn't start the rumor.
Okay,
I
one.
didn't
Okay,
say
one.
she
That's never.
did.
That's
I didn't say
misplaced.
she
That's
did.
misplaced. We're not saying women should not protect women. That's not what we're
Yeah,
saying.
that's not what we said.
Women should 100% look out for women.
Right.
What we said was you don't know if she even knows what is going on. You're assuming she knows that. What's the WNBA player's name? I don't even know her name. I want.
You think that she don't know what her name is attached to?
I
when
don't
it's recent
know.
Events?
I don't
When
know.
it's recent events.
Bro,
You could have blocked that
Bro,
out.
that's
We're not
not- bro,
saying
you-
she don't know
thank-
it, right?
thank you.
It could have been blocked out. However, at the end of the day, we're not saying women can't protect. Yeah, I'm all here for women, but I be like for the girlies, blah 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 blah.
Clearly
blah.
not.
Wow.
Clearly not.
salty.
Yeah.
You see?
All right. Let's move on.
Move on to a good story out of New York City.
Shout out Lexi Brown.
So
Hopefully
we also had
somebody
another
stands
feel-good
up.
story in New York City recently. I shared this with you guys about the bodegas and books here in the Bronx. The teachers in the Bronx and the South Bronx found the bodega, and they're doing good things, man. I love when I see stories about teachers actually applying pressure to education outside of school because, again, technically, that's not their job. That is not their job. Teachers should not be investing in more than parents should in the child's education. But I know teachers that do it all the time. That's why most teachers leave the profession because they're tired of they invest so much in the kids and they feel like the administration above doesn't. And also feel like there's parents who also use school as a babysitter. So seeing this in the Bronx, they found the bodega. These two teachers had an idea to in the bodega. They put books there, had the kids come put it at your leisure.
You said what?
Fuck them books. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Real salty.
Like, what is happening?
I'm just
He
playing. I'm
won
just playing.
today.
I'm just playing.
They had the you could go inside the bodega, get the books, and I think that's a dope
That's
idea.
dope. And shout out to the bodega owners.
Shout out to it's
Yeah.
a
Not
win-win.
only shout out to the bodega owners, shout out to the big BX. Innovating out here. Them teachers from the BX, the bodegas from the BX. Shout out to the DOE. Shout out to them teachers. My mom's a teacher. She work hard. And like Jay said, she's one of those people that invest in those students and the kids. We need more of that. Like Jay said, it's not their job, but it's a good thing when you see stuff like this because the kids need it, Sometimes they go home and the education is not continued. So the fact that these teachers are making it where they have accessibility to books, which is like it's
Also,
a
this
big,
was a
it's
public school.
Yeah, and it's a big
That's dope.
disparity from like the books that the public schools have access to compared to like Catholic schools or like
I mean, of course, we
schools
pay
out
for
there,
education, so of
schools
course.
out there in like Long Island and stuff like that. Like so kids don't really have access to so many books, especially because when it comes to there are libraries out there, but also
I mean, when's the last
not
time
everybody
legit
have
stepped foot in a
yeah,
library?
but not only that, but
For real.
there's not even access to a lot of libraries anymore when it comes to the.
I'm not saying it's not, but like
kids.
seriously, when the last time like you stepped in a
Well,
library?
a lot of schools have libraries in them now. Too,
Yeah, I mean,
as well.
Yeah, but it's not the same when you have like because it's like different blocks. So the kids could go in the library, but you might not like be able to just like, oh, let me take this book home with me.
Oh yeah, I get
You know,
what
so
you're
the
saying.
fact that you
Yeah.
could go to the bodega, you can grab you a bacon, egg, and cheese, but then you also get a book to take back with you, and they also have it where if you wanted like books that's not like accessible in the bodega, they have like a QR code where you
Oh, wow,
can
that's
request
dope.
certain books. So you know
They went all out,
You know
man.
what I'm
That
saying?
shit,
No,
that's a
for
dope
sure.
story,
I don't
man.
know if y'all have this in the Bronx, but in Brooklyn they have like it's like mailboxes where you could take a book.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
had
had
some
to
of
have
those.
those.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah, that.
those are dope too. I think that's really
You guys have any teachers that you left an impact on you when you was in
yeah,
school?
definitely. My fourth grade teacher, Miss Johnson.
Okay, she said definitely sound black.
Yeah, she's definitely
Shout out to
black.
Miss Johnson. What about you, Jordan?
Oh, I got a lot of teachers.
So do I. Like I know.
We got a lot of teachers.
This, yeah, 100%.
Shout out to Mr.
Even-
Faytak.
And professors. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
no, yeah, my college professor.
Yeah,
well, he's
100%.
not black, but Kelly definitely.
Kelly?
Kelly, shout out to
Shout out
Kelly.
Yeah, like, I
Shout
think
out
it's-
Kelly.
I think there's some professions in society that are like slept on a lot. I do think being a teacher is a noble profession
Right.
that can 100% be
Yeah.
influential in the upbringing of certain students, especially in elementary school and up. Like I have teachers in elementary school, middle school. I still
Yeah.
remember, and especially
Yeah.
college. You know what I'm saying? In high school. So I think
Even principals. I feel like I have like.
Nah, for sure. When you got a good one,
principal,
Yeah, we have a good one, yeah. I
I'm gonna be honest with you. The impact of educators in general, like of what it can have on your life, is just like it's
It's
irreplaceable.
understood, 100%, and
Irreplaceable.
especially again in situations like this in the South Bronx where there aren't. Again, to be a teacher, you need a certificate. You don't need a certificate to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? So there are some parents that unfortunately aren't as involved, or not even say as involved. There's some parents who are working doubles trying to put food on the table. So this,
Kids are in school
yeah,
8+ hours.
you know what I'm saying?
sometimes.
So I get it all around. Life's hard, bro. So when you see feel good stories like this, it is something that should be talked about. They should get their flowers. They should. Hopefully, this does start a trend around. I hope the Bronx and evolves to tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? Because things like this are important, especially to the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
A lot of these YNs that went around looking. It still happened on the train.
Was it a 16-year-old?
Yeah, they got hit.
boy?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Sad.
Wow, what happened?
It's been a lot of young.
I'm gonna
Kids
be honest. I'm be honest
passing
with you. I
away.
don't really watch the news, so the fact because there's no feel good stories like this.
Yeah,
And for me, I can't. I'm the type of person I can't just see negative in every aspect of my life.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't watch the news because to me it's like all just negative stories.
Yeah, lately it's
So,
been a lot of sad
Yeah.
stories. I'm
So
not gonna lie.
like for me, the feel good stuff like this, that's stuff that I enjoy and I like to see.
100%. So it feels good, man. It feels good. All right, so we're gonna switch over to we're gonna talk about a segment. Big things coming to us this weekend, Jordan. Big things. Big things.
What's up? What's up? What's
We
the
got
big
French
teams?
and Rick Ross. I don't know how excited you all for that, but
It's a podcast.
it's a podcast, pussy. So some things we gotta talk about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Was you excited about hearing this?
You said what?
French? Was you
Are
excited
y'all
about hearing
excited
this?
for this?
I'm gonna be
Like,
honest with
y'all
you.
care?
I'll be honest with you. I saw something and I was like, yo, 100%. Yo, this is gonna be a big ass Drake concert for real, for real. Yo,
I think you
we
missed the
gonna
mark
be
with
in
that
there.
one, but I don't think so.
We gonna
Who
be
you
in there.
got?
We gonna be listening to the. You said who I got?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Rick Ross should wipe down French.
Wipe
Montana.
down is strong.
Wipe
You
down.
think so?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
I feel like
Rick Ross is underrated, and you know, cause
He's definitely not.
he did verses already, and he could not play
who
some
he
of the
did verses
2
with.
Chainz.
yeah.
He did?
Yeah. And so he could not play some of the songs that he played that first time and still be French. Don't get me wrong, French has some major hits.
features
He got some
alone.
major hits for sure. But
I love the song. R.P. Chinks, man. Shout out to Queens. Big Queens.
Shout outs to Queen.
that's what I'm saying. Like
French gonna play this.
But even if he does play this, like
This is
what
a
what is
banger.
this beating off Ross's like
I don't
major?
know. Off his catalog? I don't know. Shout out to Big Queens. Big Queens. R.P. Chinks.
Nah, yeah, for sure. R.I.P.
Um,
Chinks.
When I heard this, bro, I was like, I mean, I put it in the chat like as if I was excited, but I really wasn't. When I saw
That's
this,
why I asked you. I'm like, are you excited for this? You threw me off. I was like,
because it was
wait, what's
breaking news,
happening?
I just saw it.
I was like,
When I
what's
saw it
happening?
on Twitter, it popped up. I was like, oh shit. It's not the verses that people want to see, and I think usually verses was when there's some type. In my opinion, it always felt good when there was like some animosity with the two artists who were coming together to go against each other. This feel like it's gonna be a huge fucking frat type of
Yeah, it's gonna-
energy.
it's gonna be a
Like
party,
it's gonna
celebration.
be, yeah, like it's just
gonna
gonna
be a
be,
trap house.
it's gonna be free promo for both artists. Like they're gonna be upstage probably hugging,
Yeah.
and then I think I don't want to disrespect French. French got. Bro,
He got hits.
he got hinks. He got hinks. He got
Rachel.
he got hits, bro. Like he had a lot of hits before Drake, after Drake. Like
Yeah.
his shit with,
Oh, yeah,
with
Still a whole lot of Drake there.
Right. The shit with Max B that you did.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't like that
Like,
song, but it
I
goes
don't
crazy.
like
You
it.
don't
But
like
it do-
it?
Nah.
No, I fuck with the beat though.
I went crazy on that bit.
they
Yeah,
watch-
that shit,
yeah, there we go.
I'm not the
Went
biggest
deaf
fan.
one.
I
Yeah,
went
deaf,
deaf
yeah,
one.
yeah. Like it's not to me. It's not like what I like, but I still like.
You know he bringing out Max B though.
Oh, hold on, that
for
goes
sure,
what I was
for sure.
saying.
That-
That goes what I was saying. But I don't think Ross is underrated at all. But I do
Nah,
think
Ross is underrated, bro. How many
So who?
people you know put Ross in they like top 10, top 15?
he's
bro?
a top
But
10
he-
artist.
but
He's
he
not
can-
top 5. I mean, bro, there's top 10 people in the NBA who get forgotten about. Like, there's only
So,
like I don't
I
think I don't make underrated. I think it just means he's just not.
I'm saying like as far as his catalog, there's a lot of people that look at Ross and they be like, yo, he might not have some heat.
I think if someone comes to say it to me, I just think that they just don't know music.
But I mean, this is still for casuals too. You gotta see that,
I don't think a lot of casuals gonna watch this.
especially because look, yo, when Ross throwing that devil in a new dress,
Bro,
what is French coming back with that?
I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Like, French got hits, bro. Like,
Dude, but I'm saying that devil in a new
guy
dress
is,
though,
nigga.
crazy.
I'm picking French.
You picking
Nah,
French?
I don't
No.
know.
I'm picking French.
It got to be the New York in you that say French. Because
out of-
don't get me wrong, like yo,
out of
French,
20 songs?
French got that shit that make you move. I ain't gonna cap.
But
He do,
that's what
and
Madden
he got
is for.
and he got like the New York anthems
No,
for
100%,
sure.
like-
but
Picking French.
when we talk about overall music,
he's not winning.
Rick Ross gonna
You don't
wipe
think
him
he
down.
winning?
He gonna
I like French. I love French actually, but it's not being Ross. But well, I think the Cat Williams shit. He's like, you start here every day. I'm hustling.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
start getting everything. Like,
I
that
know,
shit,
yeah,
nigga. Like
nah,
that
Ross
shit.
got some hits. I'm not taking. I don't know. I'm
I'm gonna
picking
be honest
French.
with you. Like, you know, when French plays goes, it's not good enough for this because it's gonna be unforgettable.
I mean, that's a diamond song, but I don't even think Ross has a diamond song.
He don't.
mistaken.
But at the same time, right? Your song could have sold a whole lot, but do it hit as much as somebody else?
Unforgettable still. Unforgettable. That's the round that he's automatically gonna win.
especially with the
100%.
P&B rock,
100%.
like the-
But what I'm saying to you is
That's the remix. That's
what
not.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I know,
to you
the
is it
remix
could
was-
be a hit.
But you know he gonna play that.
But is
That
it a
beats
better?
Devil- that beats
but is
Devil
it-
Wears-
no, but is it a
Devil
better
Wears-
song?
100%.
Then Devil in a New Dress? You're tripping. You're
To me.
tripping. You're tripping.
To me,
You're tripping.
to me, that when you put the P&B remix on that, and
what I'm
P-
saying.
that shit, no nigga.
You're
I found
tripping.
you.
Yeah, right.
Girl, I've been
Everybody
around.
bopping.
RP
Feel
to
like
RP to
bound.
P&B,
Like that shit.
but-
That shit go. That's just me. Like I'm
is
not
it-
the biggest
no, but
Kanye
that's what
lover
I'm saying,
too of his
but-
catalog. But I think the devil
Oh,
was.
so you just
hold on, but
you
hold
just
on.
gonna hate on Kanye every
bro, you
week?
always call something
every
hate.
week.
But don't
you,
like what you
you
don't
just
like,
call
it's
me
not
you just
hate.
call me a hater on Meg because I told the truth, and now you going just
Raise your hand if you
oh,
think
I'm not
Jordan
the
was a
I'm not
hater
the
towards
biggest
Meg.
I'm not the biggest I'm not the biggest on Kanye's catalog.
Doesn't make me a hater.
Last week, oh, we're not gonna talk about Kanye because of this. We're not gonna talk like yo, it's
That don't make me a
cool.
hater.
It's cool to separate the person from the music, gang.
So as I was saying, Devil in a New Dress, the production wise is better than maybe the
The
Unforgettable.
lyrics is better.
Anyway,
The vibes is better.
not to me, bro.
It's just a better song. Something could be a bigger hit, but not a better song.
When I hear P&B on that John, I
Yeah,
never skip it.
It's
I
forever
never,
going to hit.
like I never skip it. Like I never skip it. Like it's
Because it's a hit.
yeah, but I'm not Devil in a New Dress. I'm not saying it's not a hit. That's not what I'm saying. And if anything, nigga, I fast forward to Rick Ross's part. If anything, I skip the Kanye part at times.
Which even if you do that, it's versus for Rick Ross.
No, 100%. But I would still pick Unforgettable.
Nah, you
That's my point. Like,
Neither of those two
yeah,
songs
like
would
that's
pick that
like
one.
that's me. That's like what I will. If it's the P&B version, bro, give me that every single time.
tripping. It's good to listen to, but it's not
Every
a better.
single song.
It's not a better song.
So who you think is winning? You think Ross is winning? There?
I told you he's wiping them down.
You did say that. You did say that. I mean, I'm not giving a wipe down.
I'll give French 5 wins.
Nah.
5 out of the 20.
I gotta seriously sit there and think because Unforgettable was when he got. Like I said, ain't worry about nothing. I don't know what he matches that to.
That song's not beating anything
That's
on
not true, bro.
on Rick Ross's
That's
top
not true.
20.
That's not true.
It's not. What is it beating?
I gotta
bro?
think because it depends how much Drake Ross is playing.
excited to watch
That's
this.
the thing. Like it depends how much Drake Ross is playing. That's the bottom line. It depends how much songs Ross is gonna play with
But
Drake.
you got to remember, they both have songs.
They do 100%,
with
but-
Drake and themselves on the
100%,
same song.
100%, but that I'm chalking those up to whoever they're gonna give to whoever plays it.
Plays it first.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's a chalk up. That's a wash. Yeah, that's a wash. But French has hits in it again. Like I ain't worried about nothing. Fucking chopper. Like he has some hits that
Those are hits, yes, but they're not bigger than any of Ross's hits.
it depends on the songs he plays without Drake.
How? You
mean how?
you remember that Ross's first album has done way more numbers than
Well, Port of Miami is a classic.
Any
Port of Miami,
project.
but that's because he does more numbers. Don't mean it's a better like that.
More numbers don't mean better.
No, not all the time. I never said it did.
More numbers don't
I
mean
said
better.
that, bro.
You didn't say
Thank
that.
you. Well, he
Nah, I know what you
tried.
were
He,
gonna
He didn't disagree to that for Unforgettable.
He didn't say that.
He did. He did. All right. We gonna play.
She trying to troll in that.
We gonna play it back. We gonna play it back.
Boy, nah.
Move on to the trend that I might crash out on this side. This is a crash out topic for me. So we saw this trend a lot, and Britt brought it back up today before we did our conference call about. So prom season is in full effect. Shout out to the
seniors.
Seniors that are preparing for prom. It seems to be going around in trending that parents are renting out hotel rooms for their kids to figure out the rest.
Figure out the rest is crazy.
Figure out the rest, like
Fuck, I was gonna say.
you
So,
do what you do.
right. So,
That's insane.
Jordan, I'm gonna go to you first. Oh, actually, I go to Britt first. I just went to you, Jordan. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, that's insane. The parents need their ass beat. Like,
Parents need to ask beat.
no, seriously. What? I'm not. Okay, so for my
Real
prom,
Jamaican answer right here.
for my
Real Caribbean
prom,
answer.
we all had a limo. It was 16 of us, 8 guys, 8 girls.
Which is different. That this a limo is like the bare minimum
yeah,
now for
right. Like a limo. I sound broke right now. 2026 YNs. I'm broke. I had a little limo. You know, we was happy in our little limo. But you know, we had a limo. We thought we was doing our thing or whatever. After prom, we really went to Manhattan Beach, like, and just chilled at the beach or whatever.
fire.
We didn't do. I mean, you know, some of the guys was like, "Oh, let's go to this hotel or whatever," and we was just like, "Oh no, like that's we not with it." Like the girls was just like, "No, like we didn't go to no after parties. A lot of people went to like after
I
parties.
did
and
go
stuff
to an
like
after
that.
party.
I went to
think
Webster
I did.
Hall.
Oh, you went to Webster Hall?
I
We
did
didn't
go
go.
to
We
an
didn't. We wanted to be different. We went to the beach. We chilled out on the beach. It was dope. Like we had fun. Like, and we was all. It was our clique. Like, so it was
That's
just
what's
like
up.
we want to be. We had our fun. But now it's like
Did you lose your virginity in high school?
no in college.
Oh, check you out.
Yeah.
Check you out.
Shout out
See?
to me, clock it.
Shout out.
But
That's not a shot at anybody that lost their virginity.
nah. I mean, it's
No, I lost my virginity at like 15. I'm just asking.
I'm just saying.
She might have lost it on prom night. I don't know.
usually some women
Lose
do
it on prom
choose-
night.
Yeah,
That is
they
a thing.
choose prom night.
Yeah, that
to
is a
lose
thing.
it. I don't know why, but that's just me. I wanted to be mature.
Yeah, like that's a thing.
I felt like I
She went too
needed.
mature, but she still be crashing out on niggas. See what I'm saying, bro? They ain't no answer.
Not, why
There's
you
no right or
dragging
wrong
me?
answer.
Why are you dragging me?
Saying, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
Bro, everybody get it. Jordan get it. You can get it. There's no friends here.
Crazy.
Like,
There's no friends here. It's crazy. Off
Pause.
camera.
Pause.
there's no. What was the pause at? Nigga,
Yeah,
what
what was
did I
the
say?
You
pause?
said Jordan could get it.
Bro, this shit is annoying, bro. This is why niggas be coming at him in the comments, bro. This is why niggas come at him in the comments,
I didn't
bro.
even pay attention to that.
Come at him in the comments, bro.
Look.
This is why.
Anywho, I feel like that whole parent, like, so it's different angles to this, right? Because it's
Please,
like
it's a podcast. Let's start potting.
you do certain parents want to be their children's friend,
Oh, that's a fact.
and you set up these things because you're like, oh, that's my baby, okay, blah blah blah. And then there's double standards to it too,
That's
as
the
we
biggest
talked
fact.
about.
100%.
Because if it was a boy, yeah, son, go do
Now,
that.
I had that conversation with my pops. I was like, yo, can I ask him about it? He started laughing because he has my younger sister. He's like, hell no. But I was like, yo, keep it 100. Like, if I would have asked you, you'd say, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
And you
double
won't even,
standard.
like, confirm. I mean, I don't want to say he wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure most wouldn't confirm with the other parent of the opposite sex. Like, yo,
right.
we want to get, my son wants to get a hotel room. Is that okay if I get it? Like,
The daughter's just
I,
going.
yo, nigga, I can't even put in words if I was to get that phone call at with my daughter. That's crazy.
That's it's insane. What do y'all think? What are y'all opinions?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole prom culture that's going on this year is insane.
It's not now. It's not this year. It's been
No,
like
no,
for
no.
the last
But-
like
no, but
5 to
I'm
7
saying-
years.
100%. But what I'm saying is this year is the first time I see, there's parents transforming the front of their house into whole,
They been
like,
doing that,
music,
like-
music video
Yeah,
sets
been
and shit
doing
like
that
that.
shit, bro.
Like, yo, I'm just like, yo, you going, like, have a whole
That was the thing
music
today. They was talking
video
about, like,
shit?
yo, you'll do all that, then woman give your kid, like, $1,000 towards his
Your kid
college
not even
books.
going to college.
Yeah,
like,
like,
Yo, I saw one, it was like, yo, I'm calling fast for
Yeah, 100%. Like, that That shit is nuts,
No,
nigga.
no, it is. It's insane. Like
it's insane.
literally.
I mean, you're like the interior decorator. You be setting up parties and shit.
yeah, but
Like, how much do you think of a tab that one's up? Like, that shit's not cheap.
that's like
At least-
$12,000.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, my ass don't know
30th
shit. If we playing the
birthday?
prices right, I lost. I was gonna say like $5,000.
Nah,
My
hell no.
30th birthday, he was there. That was $12,000.
Yeah, like these setups be
Event
crazy.
planners
All that
and
shit. That's what I'm saying. Like these
decorations,
people,
food.
And
They treat
imagine
like
you
like
setting
it's-
up for a music video, my
bro,
boy.
they setting this shit up like it's a
And
fucking
then
wedding.
the car rental.
Yeah, like it gotta be a Bentley. It gotta be some crazy shit.
I
my
saw
little
some
limo.
Lambos and shit.
Yeah, like that. The niggas can't even have licenses.
What did y'all go to prom in? Like, how did y'all get to prom?
we had
A
like
Cadillac. I think my mom or pops had like a friend or something. I definitely took a Cadillac.
Like a friend, right?
Yeah, that's
we
a
took a
Cadillac.
Bentley.
Yeah,
It was
but
like-
how? Like,
Like,
rental?
oh, my date, like her pop set it up. He was our driver and everything.
Oh, see, so
But that's even different because he's driving you. So
right,
it's,
exactly. The kids now is like, yeah, I rented this Lambo.
And I
For
got a
what,
driver.
prom?
Like, yeah,
yeah, like
it's still wedding, but it's still like
that's
you know, like
crazy.
it's
They spending
it's
more
unfortunate.
on prom than
Then
wedding.
their education. Yeah, then their education. Like
that
it's
too. Like,
it's yeah.
it's
But to tackle on the question, I again I can't tell nobody how to parent. I'm not saying you're a terrible parent for doing this. I think parents make mistakes. I've made mistakes as a parent, plenty of them. But I do think at some point you learn from your mistakes. And at this point, if your kid is going to prom, they're 16, 17, or 18, right? That's like usually the age for a prom. I don't think this is a wise decision. And I get the counter argument is at least I'd rather know where they're doing it at than doing it behind my back. I get it. I understand it. That doesn't make it right. You know, like all this to me is doing is enabling the behavior to
Yes.
be more promiscuous before you have to be. And I don't want to say promiscuous like it's only a woman thing because for guys too,
but it's a double standard on that.
you know
so-
what?
there 100%
I got a
is.
story for y'all too. So this past week, I went out for like my partner's birthday, right? So we ended up going to this club called Slate in Manhattan,
I've been in Slation.
and there was a dad there, right? He probably was like in his 50s, and I looked at him. I was like, "Yo, that's so cool." I don't know if people gonna take this as cool, but I thought it was so cool that it was his daughter's birthday. So he was there with his daughter and like all of her friends.
Yeah, I've seen
It's
that
like
numerous
some
times.
guy,
Yeah.
some guys, some girls. So he's fitting the bill for everything, making sure that they have like you know they're all old enough to drink and everything like that. So he's doing all that. And he's actually partying and enjoying himself
Yeah.
too. Like he's the life of the party. Everybody in the club was like going with him, dancing and stuff like that, hyping him up and stuff like that. But still, he has the wherewithal to know, even though I'm drinking and I'm enjoying myself, I'm still looking after all of these people that's with me to make sure they're
That's
all good.
dope.
Especially because like you know these are people's children that I have with me, and I just thought that was so dope. I was like, yo, that's the type of father that I hope that I could be one day. To the fact that not only you got enough money to do all of that, because you know that take money and
Right.
especially time. So, but I was just like, yo, that's so dope to see some shit like that in the in the club, and just like still making sure your daughter's good. His daughter even had moments where she was like, yeah, that's my dad, like like to where she probably was not really embarrassed,
Yeah.
but more so like, yo, dad, like you going crazy, but
Yeah.
but everybody loving your energy. So the fact that it was like that, but it wasn't really like weird vibes either, because it's like, yo, this guy's older, but he's doing like this. I just thought it was cool.
My mom did that. So like after graduation, we wanted to go like this how you know I'm old. We wanted to just walk around Manhattan. Like we just wanted to go to the city. You know Times Square be live at night. Like so we just wanted to do it and my mom and her boyfriend at the time drove me and my friends to Manhattan and they went on their little stroll in Manhattan and we was just chilling in Manhattan and she watched us and like my dad always at the turn ups like anything with drinks my father is there so like he always so my parents are like that but they're not gonna rent out a hotel for me
Yeah,
to
No.
yeah you get what I'm saying so it's a different level like your parents could be my mom is my best friend right however when I was younger she was not that type of mother like
There's no reason to be. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
still hold the title as a parent. Like it's,
yeah exactly like I think a lot of parents now one they're young
that's also a part
that's a
of it.
big thing. They're very young, so it's like, oh, I didn't get to do this. So
Yeah,
let
I was
my
gonna say
baby
that's
do
the
it.
biggest part. Like, I didn't get
No,
to do,
I'm
like,
sorry.
yeah.
What?
Your
Like,
time has passed,
yeah,
and it's
like-
okay. Like it's totally okay. It
I
won't.
go on and on.
I don't think this affects the growth of your kid not being able to secure a room so they can have sex. Like that. I don't think that's
crazy
something that
to me.
kid will
There's
remember.
no cognitive
But you know what
development
this?
there.
And I'm sorry to say this. This make me think these are the parents that let R. Kelly do what he do.
Oh, that's I mean,
I said
don't
what
think
I
that's a
said.
stretch.
That is,
Yeah.
I don't think
said
it's a
what I
stretch.
said.
I think that's actually
That.
what's that thing called? Oh my god,
Wait.
that's like a hot. What
Hot
you call
take?
it? The hot take.
That's a hot
Yeah,
take.
that's definitely a hot
That's a hot
take.
take.
That's what I
'cause-
said.
That's a hot take. All right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're
We're
not
gonna
talking
shift
about
topic.
that,
Yeah,
man.
that was crazy, but then good crazy. We're gonna shift over to go New York, go New York, go.
Jalen hype
Again,
again.
man, I'm ready, Jordan. We're gonna break it down real quick. I don't know where to start, bro.
I know where to start.
I was-
Like I said, you can't disrespect the king, man. We knew what it was.
That's not where you was
We
gonna
knew
start.
what it was.
really wasn't.
King James
start
went
there.
dumb on it. Oh, shout out French.
Anyway,
Shout
you
out
see, now
French.
shout out French. Now shout out French.
I said French. Shout
But
out French.
I
is
think
crazy.
it's more of I was emotional, man. At one point I was working Saturday. I mean, not
Okay.
Saturday. What's day? What
No,
fucking day
that was,
Thursday, right? Thursday.
Was it
Today's
Thursday?
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday.
So Thursday I had to work, and I was already upset that I picked up the shift or whatever. But I'm here watching on my phone, and at one point Atlanta had the lead, and then by the time I got to my car and drove home, I believe the score was 65. It went on a 65 to 10 run
Yeah.
at one point. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And so by the time the game was over, I was emotional. I was emotional because I actually there's very few times in sports where a team wins, Jordan, and the win means more to say, okay, they could actually go far. This was a win when you said, yo, bro, I think they finally put it together to where they could actually make a
Where
run.
it looks, the optics.
Yeah, the optic, the energy matches, they picking up when I'm putting down.
Right,
Everything is aligned. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks win big. They move on. They will face the winner of tonight's game, which will be Philly and Boston.
So
I
I'm
would
going
just-
to a game. We're going to go to the Celtics and Knicks games. I just want y'all to know that because we're saying that the Celtics will win tonight, and we're going to go to the Celtics.
I'm not saying Celtics is going to win tonight. I have no idea.
Crazy.
Tatum might not even play. Who knows how healthy Tatum is? His calf is hurt. And so that's the thing, Jordan, too. You know, they say you overcompensate on your other leg when you mess up one leg.
That's true.
So now, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I want him to be healthy because I think the Knicks are built to beat the Celtics anyway. I think we'll beat the Celtics anyway. I feel the same more about Philly, but it's a scarier matchup with Embiid, but Embiid's hardly healthy. But all I want to say is,
I mean,
you see me, my nigga. Come to my block. I got the shirt on. Perfect timing.
shout out to all the
Outside, man.
Shout out to all the Sanders.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. Yo, bro. What we talking about? Orange and blue skies.
Nah, for sure.
In the words of Stephen A. Smith, I love everybody.
Yo.
I got no problems, bro. I got no problems, man. I'm just trying to see my team win.
Nah,
Knicks
for
and
sure.
6 and all that good shit, man. What we talking about? I'm going to go through the rest of them.
And it was a historic win too.
First time
it
in
was a
history, Brit team
historic
won that by that much.
I used to be a Knicks fan. Like,
What do
when
you mean you used to be a Knicks fan?
Okay.
Anyway.
When Nate Robinson was on the team.
Nate
Quentin-
Robinson is my guy. That's
Quentin
actually
Richardson. Like, I know my stuff.
he's one of my
Rich
top
is a
five.
great. That's
favorite
Q Rich
players.
is actually a great.
He is.
Q Rich is
Check
a
me
great
out.
name.
I
That's
know
a
my
Nate
great
Robinson is
name
actually one of
drop.
my
But I
top
only know him
five
because he
favorite
dated
players.
Brandy. Sorry.
I didn't know he did. That's a great. That was a great name drop though. I never knew he dated Brandy though.
Yeah,
did he
did.
really?
He got
I
a
never knew
baby.
that.
They got a baby together.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never knew that.
See, look.
I
put you
definitely
up.
didn't know that.
Look,
But
look
shout
at
out, shout
Why
out
she
to
date?
Michael
Out of all people,
Bridges,
she
though.
chose him. Q Rich was never really that guy.
Shout out
to
to
Q Rich
Michael
though.
Bridges because we
Put together
definitely-
24.
We definitely trashed him last
100%.
week.
But let's go through it. So Knicks win, they advance. Big shocker, bro. I had Denver. You had Nuggets. You had Minnesota. Clearly, I was wrong. Minnesota.
Not only
yo,
that, they did it without AE and DiVincenzo.
Yo, that young dude was it Shannon Jr.
Oh, Terrence Shannon? Yeah.
Yo, that's a young bull, bro. That's
Yeah,
a young.
shout out
He
Jaden
made himself
McDaniels.
some money, bro. Jaden McDaniels,
He
bro.
stood on business because he was
Talking shit and backed it up, bro. He was talking about, yo, we gonna win no matter. He was,
For real.
yeah, he was on that type of time. And shout outs to him.
He's like, none of them could defend.
Bro, the Nuggets, bro, and I was thinking about this last night when I was watching it. The Nuggets are where the Milwaukee was a couple years ago with the roster. They might have to seriously consider blowing it up and making trades. Because
I
when
feel like
the
they need
Bucks were at where they didn't know what to do, they're gonna have to do that because it's
You
at
saw
the
what
first
Michael
round
Porter
exit. Nah, what did he say?
said? So he was doing an interview with, I want to say it was Neon.
Okay, what did he say?
And or it might have been Aiden Ross, one of them. But it was like, oh, what you think about the Nuggets Timberwolves series? And he's like, they should have never traded me.
I mean, I don't think he would make much of a difference, but he was so inconsistent.
I don't know, bro.
He would never might have been hurt anyway. He's always hurt. But anyway, Nuggets are in a situation where they have to decide what they're going to do. Joker, you know what Joker is? Jokic, best player in the
Yes.
yeah. He's up for an extension, 4 years, $300 million. That's his contract extension.
He's getting that.
I know. I'm saying that's what he's going to sign. That's what he's worth the bag. That's the bag. You don't fuck up.
But one thing I will say though is the way the easygoing way he used to play before. He might have to change that now with the whole I don't care attitude, just because Rudy Gobert put him in.
I think his legacy is still to me.
Legacy,
doesn't
yes,
change,
for sure.
I just think that the team is just not there. Like they have some bad contracts. The Christian Braun contract kicks in this year. That was a terrible contract. Got to figure what they're gonna do with him. Maybe move him. Jamal Murray, I think, could be questionable to be traded.
Johnson got a big contract.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the roster got old really quickly, and their window is still open because you have Joker, but it's going to be a different type of window as you move on. We got Game 7 tonight between the Cavs and Raptors. R.J. Barrett, shout out to R.J. Barrett, man.
They're not playing tonight, but
that's today.
Nah,
I think they're all today.
nah.
Okay.
They just played yesterday.
Oh, you're right. That was yesterday. Yeah.
R.J. Barrett hit a game winner.
R.J. Barrett the game winner. So you got that. You got the Magic in Detroit. I tried to tell y'all motherfuckers stop playing on K's name. Y'all woke up a fucking demon.
There's a whole lot of
Cade
Cade haters out there.
And I'm a Knick fan. So I'm not a Piston fan. But the disrespect that they was giving this nigga.
We name dropping too. We name dropping too. You know, I can't say friend of the pod because he actually on the pod. But your boy,
he wasn't the only one. Like a lot of people.
He's not. But your boy,
your boy
Ant was throwing shade towards Cade just for shade.
Whatever it was for wasn't worth it because the niggas are fucking. I told niggas like
he's a hooper.
Like, at my job, they'd be, oh yo, you was up on K. I'm like, cause the nigga's nice. Anyway, let's not digress. Sorry, Britt. Jordan likes to make me digress. We got that. So there's some tea for you. You know, what's this guy Durant? Andrew Reese.
Yeah.
So she dates Wendell Carter, who plays for the Magic.
She posted.
Yeah, she being hella petty on the gram, but see.
Shout out to Angel.
No, I mean, not when you doing shit like this.
Big shout out to Angel. She had a nice debut in the preseason the other day.
She won
against her old team too.
Yeah. They won against Chicago.
Big shout out to
Angel Reese will make a post if they Wendell Carter don't get it done. They blow. I think they shot 4 for 36 or something like that in the second half. I've never seen nothing that bad for the Magic, but I think the Magic biggest problem is, like I've been saying to multiple people, bro, Bane is the best player on that team. It's not Paolo Banchero, as some people like to call him PB No J. Bro, he is too sloppy at times, and times like this, it's what happens. He's still too young. I know Fonz is hurt, so that kind of fucks him up too, but they're in a bad situation where I'm pretty sure they lose Game 7 the way it's looking. You got, what else we got here, bro? Lakers, they did win. I never thought they wasn't going to win.
LeBron James.
Right, put the respect on his name.
LeBron James.
No, they were still up in the series. They were still up in the series.
No, I'm talking about in that game.
No, they blew them out.
No.
They were?
Yeah, they destroyed them.
Okay, maybe I seen a different clip.
Raymond. All right, Raymond.
They destroyed them. They move on. So you got that work.
No. Don't skip over them so fast. When you was
whole
monologues,
whole
monologue, you gonna give King James. You gonna give King James his energy because my man was hooping 41 and still doing what he do. Everybody, especially you want to give a shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Remember, he said they was gonna get swept. Swept where?
Anyway,
where?
Lakers move on to play OKC. Excited to see how that plays out. Nuggets move on. Timberwolves move on to play the Spurs. Who you got? Who you got? Wolves or Spurs? There's no.
If AE come back healthy,
he's not coming back. He's out for like a month.
It depends because his injury, he could come back a little early.
If
he could come back, then I see them like winning that series. Like I said, I had them winning the chip. But without him, I think the Spurs might be able to get it done.
Yeah, so we'll see. I do think Nuggets and Sixers and Celtics. I'm gonna take the underdog. I'm gonna take the Sixers, man. If Jason Tatum is not healthy, I know the Celtics have played better without Tatum the rest of the year. But I saw something online that said Derek White turned into Terry Rozier. He must have money on him.
For sure.
He must
for
be
sure. I don't
know what happened to Terry
why
Rozier.
he playing like this.
I don't know what's going on with Derek White. But again, that's another team that has to have to reconstruct the whole roster after this. And then you got I got the Pistons beating the Magic. And then you got the Cavs and Raptors. I think the Cavs win at home and face the Pistons. So we can move on to our favorite topic. Well, Brittany's favorite topic. The relationship topic, Britt.
My favorite topic.
We got there. We're an hour in, but we got there. It's been a good hour though, y'all. I think it's been a progressive hour. We had a lot.
Yeah,
think
we
so,
talked
too.
about a lot.
lot.
Megan
Yeah,
haters, and
it's a whole lot of hate from that side. And,
Anyway,
so I never thought I would see the day that we have black women hating on women, but it's cool.
That's
It's cool.
crazy.
don't let him gas. Don't
You're right.
don't let
I'm
him
not
troll
gonna
you.
let him
That's what he
get to-
does.
yeah,
That's what he likes to
he
throw the
does.
line out
Yeah.
there and try to roll you
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in. Don't
I
let him
know.
do
All
that.
right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's
Go
talk
ahead,
about
bro. Take it away. Go ahead.
Well, actually, Joel, I want you to start because you
please.
played
Ask me a question.
this video, before we started filming, and you was going in as usual,
Play the video,
trolling
bro.
and toxic and all that stuff like that. Hitman holla. All right, but it's okay. Do you feel like women, when they have a good man, they don't appreciate it?
I think at times women can be unappreciative when it comes to like when they do have a good man. But I think a lot of the times that stems from like sometimes you used to like men just not being shit to you. To that once you get exposed to that one guy who actually is the stuff that you want, now you start taking advantage of it. So like it's like, all right, if he don't show you that energy all the time, or he decides like he wants to like let's say hang out, but he don't normally hang out, and you feel as if like you're not getting the attention at the time that you want it. I feel like that's when the appreciation tends to decline, and as the man. Especially because, like, I've been through situations like that. As the man, you just, like, be looking at yourself like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I feel like as if I'm doing everything to make you happy and I'm giving you the stuff you asking for. So why, instead of the appreciation, I'm getting, like, talked down to or, like, the respect is not there or you start treating me like as if I'm these ain't shit people that you've been dealing with.
Right. I mean,
I think God, I never dealt with some women Jordan dealt with because these women sound toxic as hell, nigga.
I mean, I don't.
dang.
No, but that's the thing. I don't think that that's really a toxic trait. Like I said, I feel like as if when you expose people to things that they're not used to, sometimes it's hard for them to just accept
agree.
and fully embrace all of
Yeah,
that.
I agree. I think that oh,
I'm sorry, I want to talk to
get your mic.
I hate when people say that because I think to me that's like the biggest red flag
What?
at times if I'm messing with a girl, dating, whatever, or trying to court, whatever, and she says, "Oh, I never had a guy do this for me before," so they cracking off for less. That's what you're telling me. They fucking for less. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, but that don't mean she gonna give it up to you right away.
That make a nigga feel even worse. If I'm doing all these good things and you still not let me hit, I feel even worse.
But I hear what he's saying because I was that girl, right?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Like,
But
I
But
never had
then
a guy do
also
this.
he don't date for intention, so that's like
true,
that's
too.
you
That is
can't
true,
you
too.
like
I'm not
it's
gonna
lying for the
Right.
pod.
Yeah.
Niggas is lying
You
for the
said
pod.
You
that
said
on the
that.
pod.
You said that. So if anybody is lying,
on the
if
pod.
anybody is lying, it's
Actually
you.
hates that.
It's you. Like you
said
stood
it.
you stood on that more than 1 week.
You did. You constantly say it.
So I just feel
Ooh,
like it's a
looking
little.
like I'm on Joel's side right
it's
now.
a little bit different when it comes to that.
No, I feel like women don't know how to appreciate a good man. I think that it takes time to really, but I think what you're going at, because from what the video was saying was him and Holla was like, I'm going out one time with the guys or whatever, and you're still complaining about it or whatever. Women, girlies, don't get at me, but women are always gonna complain. Like,
That's
I feel like y'all guys in general, not just y'all, like it'll be something that y'all female do and y'all won't complain about it, but she's going off on this, that, and I think a lot of guys just hold it in. Like, I know I get on Corey nerves. I don't care. But I know I get on his nerves. At the end of the day, he don't complain about it, but me, I'll be like, no, this, that. And I think sometimes as women, we have to sit back and be like, all right, we doing a little bit too much. Like, it ain't
Women
that.
actually sit back and say, "Oh, I'm doing a lot."
I do.
That's you. That's that's
I take
accountability. on your-
accountability. But off,
I mean,
We
you
all
might-
right because we definitely had a conversation
We had a
off,
conversation
and
off
you said
camera.
accountability.
you may be the exception, not the
Sometimes.
rule.
no. It was
Sometimes.
about the topic we were talking about.
What was y'all talking about? Oh, y'all want to get into
Yeah,
it?
we
can't
can't get to it on the
Put niggas on
pod.
blast. You said at the beginning. I put niggas on blast. I don't give a
But I do want to ask you, Britt, because like on the pod earlier, you was like that this is the healthiest relationship you had, and this is the first time that you had someone who not only feeds the intentions that you want, but also exposes you to what healthy is.
Right.
So, based off of this topic,
Mm-hmm.
was it hard for you to adjust to that when you first got
yeah.
that?
That's a good question,
Hell yeah.
Billy. That's
Hell
the first
yeah.
good question on the podcast in like 2 months.
No, honestly, yeah, it was very hard for me to like things that we talk about on here, like going to parties or having exes on Instagram or, uh, different things that we talk about that I had to realize you could be faithful, but respect holds a big thing in relationships and things that I thought that was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm respecting the relationship. He showed me a different way. Like I was able. We was just talking about this. Like we teach each other.
But
around-
I think that's something that goes missing. So sometimes people miss that mark in the sense of being a provider is also a guy who could teach you things, who could put you on again. That's not always
Yeah.
financial, you know.
and
what I'm
if
saying?
I want my man to lead, I have to be able to learn.
Submit, yeah.
And be submissive. And I think that a lot of times, like females don't see that. And I'm not gonna lie, when when it was first happening, like I'll say it like a transition, right? And it was first happening, I'm like,
You struggle to submit, basically.
yeah, like, and I still, I'm not gonna lie, I still have moments where I do struggle.
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I've had a good one, bro. I've never had some of these problems that y'all talk about.
Really?
facing. I'm usually the problem.
I'm usually the problem. It's crazy.
Yo, Sean, I got you, my boy. I don't lie on the pod, bro. These niggas is crazy.
Yo,
I don't have some of these problems.
Really? So women come to you like,
Submissive already is
I
basically.
don't want to say submissive already, but they would want to submit or say, yo, why aren't we in a relationship? I usually get that before. I think I could count.
So
No,
that
wait,
so
hold
that
on, let me
so if we
finish.
being honest, hold on. I gotta cut you off for this. So if we being honest, that's really the toxicness.
right?
Because
That
that
is
means
fair.
that means you are
That
going
is-
for women who have no independence, and it seems
that's
and it
definitely not
and
true,
it, and
nigga.
it seems and it
I
seems
wouldn't
like
say that.
it
He knows my
seems-
exes. They're very
Hold on,
independent.
hold on. And it seems like that emotionally that they're missing something like confidence wise.
No, I mean, I won't even say
I
that
can
because
see
they're-
why you say that.
yeah, but those two don't align. It's more of a
I feel like it do
I
in
feel like
this
he's
sense.
the problem, like he said. Like these women are coming, like, yo, this is what I want, blah blah blah, and he's like, yeah, no.
yeah, like that.
I feel like that's
and they didn't move on, like because
Yeah.
they all work.
Oh, so you see, that's where
Like,
but that's where the disconnect is because you saying like now you're saying they didn't move on.
I never
but
said that.
You just
No,
said
no, no,
that.
no,
No. I'm saying like yeah, you didn't say that before, but now you're saying they didn't move on. But I'm talking about like in this sense somebody that you're in a relationship with.
But he's not in a relationship. He's not talking about in a
Okay,
relationship.
let me talk to
But
you.
that,
I'm talking to Jordan
but that's
sometime.
what I'm talking about.
No.
This question is based off of like women you're
But
in a
he's-
relationship
you know he's
with.
not in a relationship. You know he's
Not
toxic
now,
right
not now. But I'm saying you can still talk on like previous
No,
relationships. that
so
you're in.
previous relationship, I've never had a woman say, or unless they had that internal struggle within themselves that they didn't come to me and express to me. I never had a woman tell me they're having a problem struggling to submit.
Well, I mean,
But
that's
they're
not
not gonna
usually.
say that.
Yeah, that's
They're not
not how
gonna
the
say that.
conversation goes.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
well, like I
not gonna
said,
say that.
It comes up in like an argument. So
Okay, in an argument, I've
Yeah.
never had that come about.
like I feel like in relationships, childhood trauma and
Oh,
is
100%.
a big thing, right? And I think the way you are raised comes out in your relationship. And I feel like I was raised mostly by my mom, right? But my father was in my life or whatever. You know how that goes sometimes. But I was raised to be independent. And if I'm dealing with a man who leads now,
So you had the hyper independency factor, or you're so used to doing it on your own.
right.
Exactly.
So it was like, and the issue is I'll be vulnerable and put like, a reoccurring issue that we had was like, I want it done on my time because I'm always used to doing it. Like,
That's legit me, nigga. Like I don't be. That's why I'm still
yeah.
single.
So it's,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you see how she's saying that as the independence portion, a lot of women who feel like they're super independent,
yeah.
So I
things
think
do have to happen on their time.
right. I agree with you, and this is a conversation I had with my dad recently, and not to. This is actually not toxic at all, but it like a conversation that people like to have a lot on both sexes is what they bring to the table. Oh, I bring this to the table. Oh, I bring that. You know, like that's something that
Right.
goes on regardless of the sex, right? But so when me and my dad was having a conversation, and while I was expressing to him about where I'm at in my life in the stage of just being comfortable where I'm at is, yo, bro, I have a job. I know what I make good money. I got my own spot. I'm also a parent. I cook for myself. I think like I'm not in a position where there are some like when Meg said not to throw on the bus, but playing house. I know a lot of broke niggas that play house because they can't
Definitely.
afford to move out.
Yeah.
I know a lot of niggas that do that, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw women on the bus.
Yeah.
I don't know that many women who do that, but I know a lot of niggas who play house because they can't afford to move out.
You have women that are not on your level either.
Yeah,
Like,
no, you know what I'm saying. So I think it comes to that. So when you're in a space with Corey where you're able to be vulnerable, which is great, and have these type of conversations and these nuances that can transform the relationship, which I think is great. Me, on the other hand, like I said, I'm usually the problem, which I'm fine with admitting because I mean, I know who I am.
maybe
But
you toxic number 1 and Joel's number 2.
I don't think that makes me toxic.
I don't think I'm
know?
toxic at all.
That nigga's delusional.
But this is this is the thing though, Jay, because like now when you break some of that stuff down, it's like if you did find a woman that presents like some of the stuff that I'm talking about with Britt, that's gonna force you to transform.
It could, or I could also let her go too. But I've
But,
messed with a lot
that's
of.
the toxic thing because you're
I'm
saying
not willing
you're
to
saying
change.
I
I don't
am
think
who-
that's
I am
toxic
who I
as a
am.
person. I'm not
I
saying
am
that.
who I am, and I'm
What-
not trying to change.
I'm not, and I can get why you're saying that, but I'm also saying I just don't want to. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to deal with
Like
it.
that's that. I don't think that makes someone toxic. It's just
No,
if I'm
that-
able to
it's
look
you,
at, I'm reflecting on the situation. That, yo, I don't want that. I'm not saying you're not great. I'm not only like had the title, but also indulged and entangled with everyone. I've messed with more good women than toxic ones.
Okay.
So that's the best way to put it.
Okay.
So
But that comes from your standards.
that's what I'm saying. I don't even think that's standard. It's just the people that I've been fortunate enough to attract that. Like I don't have those horrible like I might have done a handful of toxic things in my past that's like crash out moments, but I think everybody has that. But I'm not in a situation where I know some people they've had the worst dating experiences, this and that.
Yeah.
And I also think find it to be a red flag
Yes.
because if you're a hero in every story, you're clearly the problem.
Yeah.
But this is the thing that comes down to it too, because like you say that you had good women, right? Like all your women that you have has been good, but that's only because they like from your standpoint of view, the reason why they're so good is because they never actually did
feel like-
anything to they never did anything to be like negative towards the things that you want or the things that you see. So you can't really judge based off of them being
But
good
also
because
knowing him-
there's nothing that's like counteracting
Hold on, 'cause
anything.
I think Britt about to give me a compliment. Hold on a second.
No, I wasn't. After, after knowing him, I feel like he's strict. It's real strict over here. Like
Like a strict program?
yeah,
I
like
really
he
don't.
runs a I feel like
I really
if a
don't.
woman try to give you said it yourself. If they try to give you an ultimatum, it's like no.
That's not strict.
Yes, that is a strict because some men will
Okay.
budge. The women that
Because I'm a grown ass fucking man, bro.
But this is
men
the
will
thing though,
budge.
and that's the thing because like as a human
don't think it's a
being,
strict program, but I get
as a
what you're
human
saying.
being, like let's take us, right? Like obviously in your like let's take your
A
career,
perfect
right?
example, bro. Here's a perfect example.
Okay.
I wear shoes in my house. I would not be told I cannot wear shoes in my house.
And that might be true. But what I'm saying to you is, right? Like take a job. Take a job, right? Take a job. You know, you see a promotion, you go for the promotion,
job.
right? No, just listen. You don't want to be stagnant. You don't want to be stuck in the same place.
Okay.
But it seems like Jalen is just comfortable being stuck in the same place. And if somebody brings the opportunity for him to evolve and change, that you're not willing to evolve and change, even if it's for the better. That's
he
where the
wants
toxicness comes from.
I agree with
I
that.
understand
Right?
what he's saying, but I also don't agree because
I feel like he wants to be like he's having fun. He's chilling.
like,
he,
I mean,
he
well,
said he
and
lives
you know,
his life. He has
you're
his
having
daughter.
fun.
I mean, no,
No,
like,
you're
I
having
also
fun
not-
and you're chilling, and I'm not saying that you're in a rush. But what I'm saying is the fact that you're not willing to at least budge and try to improve on what
Not this became
what it would
Jaden's
take.
therapy
It
session.
became
I'm
like
just saying.
like
I'm just saying the fact
Not
that you're
your
not
therapy
willing to
session.
budge and improve.
what's that? Intervention.
Oh yes.
All right, so let this be the intervention.
Hi,
you
my
know.
name's Jalen.
I don't have a problem.
It was just-
Anyway,
But back on the topic, I do feel like some women don't know how to appreciate a good man. I think shout outs to the good men, right? Shout outs to my man. Cause it takes a lot of patience and it takes Jalen would have gave up. Jalen would have been like, nah, fuck this shit.
You
I'm
would
out.
have never been past day 2.
Yeah, fuck this shit out. And you know it's sad and us women need to stop and heal before we go on to that good man. Because you know when you got a good man and it's like, you need to
Well, I say this all the time, bro. Like, I can't stress this enough. It is 50-50 when it comes to the ancient woman and ancient men. It's
That is true.
50-50. It's
That is
down the middle. And
unfortunately, at times opposites do attract, and that's just the way of the world. The game is the game, as people
Right.
say. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't say that a lot of women don't know when they have a good man, but I do feel like a lot of men also know when they have a good woman either, and that's what I'm saying.
That is
So
true. I
when
definitely
you
agree.
when you flip the
They
switch,
say shoot a shoot.
you know what I'm saying? When you flip the switch, and that's why Jay-Z got the best line ever. When a good girl's going bad, finish it, Britt. Oh damn, nigga,
Gone forever.
going forever, nigga. Oh,
Why you wanted me
man.
to finish a Jay-Z?
I know, cause you hate the Jay-Z hate. I just wanted to see if it was real. I thought you was gonna be able to
it was-
finish it,
it's
but clearly it's
100%
real.
real.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Anyway,
Wait, so we saying if you don't listen to Jay-Z that you hating?
no, she
I
said on the
I
podcast,
don't
nigga,
like
she's not a fan of
Jay-Z.
him.
I'm
She
not
said
a
it.
fan of Jay-Z.
Oh, so that means Jay
from
is.
Brooklyn.
So that
I'm not a
means
fan
Jay
of
is
Jay-Z.
also hating on Ye. I just wanted to say that again. All
Alvin.
right.
Where we at on
Anyway,
time?
all right.
How about like 118? I
Oh,
118
we
minutes.
could
go
double
to the next
down
one.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little bit.
All right, let's get
A little
it.
razzle dazzle.
We got the next one. That's the one you just told me earlier, Britt.
All right,
Um,
so
Can you tell when a man is hiding you? Sean, listen up, because you're going to love this topic. Because Jordan always
I
swears.
gotta meet Sean because I don't like the way y'all
Sean,
be coming.
nah,
to
Sean's
him.
our guy. We love Sean.
Hiding is crazy.
Hiding is
I
crazy.
think. Hiding is
definitely hit a
crazy.
few.
Yeah, 100%.
He definitely hit a few.
100%.
Hiding is crazy.
No, you definitely could tell. Like you're not. So I said it
I can see,
earlier.
hold on, because when you bring about bringing this up, the only way you say a person is hiding their partner is via social media.
Correct.
That's the only way. That's
or
the only
y'all
way.
dating, right?
That's
Like,
only
say the
way.
first time y'all met Corey, I was like, hey, this is Corey. Like, why is there no
Yeah, a
title,
title,
to it
yeah.
or something like that? You get what I'm saying? So, like, it's different ways you can hide someone outside of social media, but I think social media
But
is
this
the
is within-
main,
yeah, this in the-
is the main thing. And I mentioned this earlier in the pod, like we had a conversation where I was like, Corey don't post me like that or whatever like that. He don't post me. He's not on social media. I do post Corey more than he posts me. Like, he
Which is
posted me
okay.
maybe like I could count on my finger, but it's not something where I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's
Stressing
hiding
about,
me. Yeah.
yeah.
I know he's not hiding me. Like everybody know who I am. I be in his group chats. Like they know who I am. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But no, like they know who I am. So it's like
Corey, she making you look bad. when your people see this, they gonna be, oh, she in the chats, huh? Like, yo, that's
Delete
crazy.
everything.
I don't be in there like that. Like whatever. But no, I don't. You could definitely tell when a man is hiding you. You know, if we're supposed to be going somewhere together and I gotta walk in and then you walking in 10 minutes later or something like that. Like what's happening? Why we can't walk in together? Like what is that about? Like.
Or like, yo, remember we just had that outing and we tried to interview that couple? He's like, oh no, hell no.
Yo,
Hell no. The girl wanted to stop
definitely-
and do it. And
yo,
he,
she
hell no.
So a quick recap on how that played out. He was in Central Park. Y'all obviously I've seen the vlog by now, but there was this one couple who Britt definitely wanted to interview.
So
And the
she was
girl-
looking so good.
The girl, we stopped to ask her, can we interview? Her eyes lit up. She was like, oh yes, I want to talk about my man. That's the energy she gave off. Nigga walked past us and said, hell no, and kept it pushing.
Yes, he didn't
I
even stop. He
I
didn't
said
stop.
that nigga do not want to be on
And
camera.
it wasn't. They had a nice fit on. I hope they watched the pod because they had on Gucci. They had on a nice fit. She was.
It was the ideal demographic we was looking for. But I digress. To touch on this real quick before we wrap up, me personally, y'all gonna say I'm lying, nigga. I don't think it's everybody's business who I'm dating, so I'm notorious for not posting chicks. I've been notorious for getting in arguments with girlfriends on why don't you post me enough. I've done seen both sides of the coin, and all I could tell you, Brittany, is I ain't changing, nigga.
You gotta go on the beer
Because my thing is, bro, like I don't put.
Gosh.
Yo, bro, like I told this story numerous times, and people, I hate when people ask me cop stories and I give them one, and it's not the story they anticipate. But I tell the story all the time to coincide with what I'm talking about on how it's 50-50. I remember, bro, till this day, I would go to this job or whatever, and it's a domestic call, and they got into a huge